If we all should run with the noise of what we're hearing in the media right now in regarding to President Donald Trump, who they said banned the seven Muslim countries and also including the refugees right now, then yes, we all should hate him or should be marching and protest regarding that. But if you should listen to his own conversation where he's saying that this is just the leftover of what President Barack Obama have unpicked these countries. And to be frank, I mean, if you listen to the whole, like I said, the whole drama that built up around it and, this kind of like left wing, right wing kind of situation, then yes, you'll believe that, yes, this is a Trump kind of like implementation. But however, if you go closely and read what he says, I mean, these countries, I mean, even these same seven countries was even bombed by Barack Obama, because even in 2016, and let alone that was his last year in the White House, and clearly well over 20,000 bombs, well, maximum 26,000 to be precise. It's not accurate, but I said well over 26,000 bombs have been dropped in these countries. Well over 12,000 was in Syria. Iraq received 12,000, then Afghanistan 1,300, Libya, and I think also Yemen, also 35, Somalia, Pakistan. All of these countries was being bombed. You know what I mean? So the likelihood of, we all jumped and said, yes, Trump is the one who literally create these, magnificent seven countries. Like I said, he just came into power just under, well over a week now. So where would he get these magical, countries? So clearly you can see that he's working with a program. So we have to question not just Trump, because obviously he's employed to do a job. So these these places, these countries, these people that has been targeted, then yes, we have to also look and say, okay, in the Obama administration, why would these same numbers of countries, or these countries was on that list as target? And if you also look into those countries which are mostly Muslim and also highly populated in the Middle East, you can clearly see, Egypt is well in league, and also Iran is also Turkey. But like I said, if you see the lower end, altogether those countries in the Middle East make up over 400 million people, which is the same equivalent to the American population. So like I said, why was this country, being left out? You know what I mean? So why is just the seven other countries which are target? Why is those countries on that list? And fair play to that. But where I kind of differ is when Donald Trump suggests that Christians get preference. Then that's where, like I said, I show my own opinion to say, okay, then you can see a biasness of being displayed. And even if Christian was to be being prioritized, then what about the refugees? America always, have a good record of helping out with the refugees and stuff like that. I can understand that. But in terms of the seven countries, like I said, that is a spillover from the Obama administration back into Donald Trump's. And even, to be honest with you, even if Trump was to get out tomorrow, these name would be, I guess, carry over to the other president who's going to come in power. So we have to really look into it and say who is behind all of these things. Yes, Donald Trump is just there, as we always said, a puppet and doing what he are asked to do. Because by his own power, he can't go and do these things. So rest assured, like I said, the same thing applied when Obama was there. He, like I said, by clearly you can see here, all of this country was bombed by him. This make no mistake. So the fact that we are being misled by the media once again to think this is just a Trump vision to just get rid of all Muslim. Yes, he might have his own viewpoint when it comes to certain things. We all know that he have his own viewpoint. But when it comes to, like I said, him and this situation, which was already there, and like I said, we can see where Obama himself, I guess he remained silent, because when he have the law passed where in Iraq where he banned them for 6 months with the same thing. But obviously now Donald Trump come into the picture now, banning 7 countries. So that seems like a whole lot in one go, but not necessarily we realize that these numbers or these countries was cherry picked by the Obama administration. So we have to look on the broader picture and think for ourselves, like, why is under these countries have been cherry picked from the whole list of other countries in the Middle East? So like I said, the refugee part, I really feel some type of way regarding that, because like I said, in Yemen alone, they said well over 2/3 of the population of Yemen may fall into famine for 2017. So if anything really not done in that situation for Yemen, then pretty much most of those people were going to caught up into a famine, you know what I mean? So in terms of getting aid and stuff like that for this country, which have been bombarded by the West, especially America. I mean, America literally is in the Middle East as like this is their backyard, you know what I mean? So for you to come and ban these countries, then it seems like I don't think it's a fair deal, because you literally go and desecrate these countries. Then now, fast forward, now you're going to ban these countries after you pretty much messed up these people, pretty much maybe forever, you know what I mean? So this is where I think like loads of situation need to resolve before we jump on a bandwagon and blaming just Trump. We can see that the works have been put into play from the onset of from the Bush, come down to the Obama, now to the likelihood of Mr. Trump himself, and we're going to play over to any other one who comes, you know what I mean? So it just, like I said, is a stage have been set for these guys to come and to do the magics. And yes, they're doing the magics, but like I said, who is behind it? Yes, they're the only one we're going to point finger and our anger and our range and stuff like that. But like I said, these people are working for someone. So who are these people? Who are the chumps working for? Who was Obama working for? He was put there for a reason. You know what I mean? So if they're doing the dirty arms of these people who are behind the Iron Curtain, then we have to look way behind the smoke screen. You know what I mean? So these guys are literally just a puppet. So we cannot even blame these guys too tough. You know what I mean? Because they're literally working for some demons to me. You know what I mean? So leave your comment below and let's go deep into this context of the whole Bush, Obama. Now we have the Donald Trump administration doing these kind of dirty work. So like I said, leave your take in the comment section below and let's have some dialogue and some more discussion on a deeper level. So I'm the Matrix Man, and like always, think outside of the box. Peace.